I've had a vision. Our victory at Okehazama introduced the land to the name of Nobunaga, though I am still just one of many who seek domination. However, this land was born through might. It runs on might, and only the greatest might shall be able to overcome it. That is why we must take the land by force, pure and unadulterated. That is what the land desires, and that is what I desire as well. Hideyoshi,
My lord!
Ieyasu,
My lord!
Itsuhide,
My lord!
Katsuie,
My lord!
Tadakatsu,
My lord!
we will spread my name to all corners of Japan. We will strike down the Takeda at Nagashino and seize victory. All units, get ready. We will punish, ridicule, and destroy the Takeda where they stand.
Nobunaga Oda, who was once but a minor ruler in his homeland of Owari, shocked the realm with his victory over Yoshimoto Imagawa at Okehazama. He followed this with even more victories, seizing control of a large territory that covered the domains of Mino, Omi, and Echizen. But even this was not enough to quench his thirst for power. For his next move, Nobunaga attacked the powerful Takeda clan, decimating its legendary cavalry in a single battle. Now, if he could just scatter their main army in Nagashino, his name would truly be feared throughout the land.
Fight, struggle, and die.
Chapter 1, Battle of Nagashino, if this is what you desire.
Nobunaga enjoyed victory at Nagashino and proved his might to the land. However, this success only served to anger the other feudal lords throughout Japan. Nobunaga's remaining enemies were now desperate to stop him. Yet another source of dissent against him was the temple Honganji in Osaka. The temple was especially dangerous as it held great influence over the common people, including those within Nobunaga's own domain. Angered, Nobunaga marched his army to Osaka to take control of the temple. In response, Honganji called for help from the Mori, the most powerful clan in Japan's western regions. The Mori army took up position in Osaka Bay. There it planned to bring Nobunaga's success to an abrupt and painful end.
Ha! Cling to your pathetic hopes and die. Chapter 2, Battle of Osaka Bay, if this is what you desire. The battle at Osaka Bay ended in victory for Nobunaga. With nobody left to stand in his way, he began wiping out the last remnants of the Honganji rebels. In response to this, a furious Kenshin Uesugi dutifully set out from the east in order to destroy Nobunaga. In return, Nobunaga sent Katsuie and Hideyoshi to stop the Uesugi army. However, the two soon found themselves struggling against Kenshin's superior tactics. Hearing this, Nobunaga decided to take matters into his own hands. He set out to fight Kenshin in what would become one of the biggest battles of its time.
Ha! Give it your all until nothing is left.
Chapter 3, Battle of Todorogawa, if this is what you desire. Following the battle with Nobunaga, the Uesugi army was crippled, and Kenshin himself lay slain at Tedorigawa. The Oda had only one enemy left in Japan's east, Shingen's son, Katsuyori Takeda. Nobunaga wasted no time in mounting the attack. With support from the Tokugawa and Hojo, he pummeled the remaining forces of the Takeda army. Left with little other choice, Katsuyori fled. Katsuyori took shelter with Masayuki Sanada in Ueda Castle, where he was able to make contact with what was left of the Uesugi clan. Though former enemies, the Uesugi and Takeda shared a common foe in Nobunaga. Together, they hoped to exact their revenge.
Gather, resist, and die. Chapter 4, Fall of the Takeda. If this is what you desire.
Lord Mitsuhide has betrayed us.
Let him come.
The Oda succeeded in defeating the combined forces of the Takeda and Uesugi. With the east now under his control, Nobunaga returned to the capital and immediately began preparations to head west. While taking a brief respite at Honnoji, Nobunaga ordered Mitsuhide Akechi to go on ahead and assist Hideyoshi, who was already struggling in a campaign on the Western Front. However, Mitsuhide's reinforcements never reached Hideyoshi. After great deliberation, Mitsuhide decided to lead them toward Honnoji instead.
Resist, fight, and survive. Chapter 5, Incident at Honnoji. If this is what you desire.
Nobunaga was spared by Mitsuhide at Honnoji, but the incident caused widespread confusion within the Oda ranks. As a result, several ambitious warlords decided to seize this chance to steal the land back from Nobunaga. The most prominent among them was Ieyasu Tokugawa, who organized a vast army which he called the Anti-Nobunaga Alliance. Nobunaga, however, was not in the least bit disturbed. Thanks to Ieyasu, his strongest enemies were now gathered in one place. If he could just manage to defeat them, the land would surely be his for the taking.
The harder the fight, the greater the prize. Nobunaga's dream, Nobunaga unites Japan. This is what I desire. Tell me why.
Do not believe me if you wish. But what I say now is truth. I, more than anyone else, wanted to see you rule this land. Maybe I wanted this to happen. Maybe I had entrusted you with my death all along. Lord Nobunaga, death is so peaceful. I'm finally free of your cruelty.
Mitsuhide. I won't be burdened with your death. Death is meaningless. Worthless. But perhaps there is some merit in carrying on the proof that such a great warrior once lived.